What's going on, everyone? So I want to talk about the Florida Gators victory in the Gasparilla Bowl against Tulane. Florida gets the victory 33-8. And for a while, this game was not in the Gasparilla Bowl. It was the Asparilla Bowl. It was a little tough to watch for a while. As a Florida Gator fan, Florida eventually ran away with it in the second half. But, this game was 6-0 at half. Tulane doesn't have their starting quarterback. Florida technically doesn't have their starting quarterback, but we all know DJ Lagway is the better quarterback out of him and Graham Mertz. So, this quarterback, it was bad play. And listen, DJ Lagway put up some numbers, 22-35, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions that you really can't defend. They were bad. They were really bad, 1 in the end zone. And, it cost Florida Gators points. So, those are some freshman mistakes that he's got to work, he's got to learn through, and especially going next year. But, those interceptions, especially what he's done all year, a little alarming. Hopefully he works on that in the offseason, because there's been a lot of interceptions that have been dropped. The LSU game, I remember 2 interceptions that hit the LSU defenders right in the chest, and they just couldn't bring it in. But tonight, he threw it right to the Tulane defense. So I'm really not sure. Those are probably 2 of the worst throws I've ever seen him throw. But hopefully, in the offseason, he works on that and doesn't really try to force. I'm really not even sure what he saw, especially the interception in the end zone. But again, true freshman. He still threw for over 300 yards. But the Florida Gator defense, with how many players that were opting out, Florida had opt-outs. Tulane did have opt-outs. Probably the biggest one was the quarterback because, my goodness, Ty Thompson wanted to play in this bowl game so he could showcase what he can bring to other teams. I don't think he really showcased a whole lot. Listen, the Florida Gator defense will get a lot of credit, but this Ty Thompson guy, it wasn't just the defense. It was him. This 11 of 29, 1 touchdown, the 3 interceptions. The 1 touchdown was late. Tulane scored with less than a minute left. But, man, this Ty Thompson, he was everywhere, all over the field. I'm not sure what he was throwing at times. You could tell his best target, Mario Williams, was getting frustrated. He actually got the touchdown at the end of the game. Very speedy wide receiver. But, this game just really bad offense, especially in the first half. It was very bad. And so that's why I tweeted out, I said, this is the Asparilla Bowl because this game was terrible. And I'm not sure how many people really tuned back in the second half. You really saw how the game was going. Florida was putting up yards, man. They were trapped, they're going downfield. But, it just, for whatever reason, man, kept getting stalled out. Had to settle for field goals. 4 Trey Smack field goals in the game. Heck, Florida, it was 4th and 1. DJ Lagway tries to go up under center, going to do a QB sneak, goes through his hands, and KD Daniels with the Johnny on the spot picks it up, runs it in for a touchdown. So there were some things in this game was just wacky. You saw Desmond Watson on a on a short yard gain. He got 1 yard. Oh man, the whole entire sideline was erupting. They were happy for him, but it's hard. You really can't take a lot away from how this game, is and compare it to next season because a lot of these guys are either not starters or, you're working through a lot of portal guys who left, so Florida had a long list of them. So you really can't go off of, hey, these are your guys next year. But you're seeing DJ Lagway, if he can work with the mistakes, because he can't make those mistakes, those interceptions, he can't make those against good defenses. He can't make those in the SEC. You can't do that. And you can't do that when teams got their full starters in the game. So he's going to have to work on that. And again, he's just a true freshman in the offseason. I imagine he'll look at the tape and correct it. So, he is a gunslinger, though. We all know this. So, but Jaden Ball had a really good game, 14 carries, 70 yards. But KD Daniels, just with that improvised run that he had, it could have been a loss, but he turned it into a 25-yard touchdown. So it was an interesting game, especially in the second half. That was just wackiness all over the place. But the first half was just bad football from both. Offensively, it was just bad. And, you know, I don't want to get into, you know, Billy Napier, the offensive coordinator. I really don't want to talk about that in this video. I just want to talk about the bowl game. It was fun to watch. Listen, Florida's last game, so it was fun to watch. And fun to watch guys who don't get to have a whole lot of, you know, time on the field. You're looking at Anthony Rubio gets a touchdown, 6 carries, 32 yards. You know, one of Florida's defenders who, you know, I rarely hear from, got an interception tonight. What was it? Alfonso Allen Jr. with an interception. Listen, I'll be honest with you, man. That's the first time I've heard his name all year, and it was just great to hear. You know, watching guys, you know, get out there, and that's what a lot of these bowl games are becoming. Is guys who don't get to play a whole lot and get to showcase what they can do. Some people excelled, like Allen, and some people didn't, like Ty Thompson, the quarterback for Tulane. I'm not sure if an FBS team is going to take you. He might have to go JUCO after this game. But hey, guys, as always, I appreciate y'all watching this channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great one.